I mean, this is just, the amount of travel through here is just fantastic. Okay, Taylor, since you are once again fresh to this property, we've checked out the private spot that we were discussing this morning on the live, and tell us what you're seeing here with this 10-acre piece.
Well, if you were to own any 9 or 10 acre piece, this would be what you want, especially how it's set up. It's up against a lot of state land, surrounded by some neighbors that have some land, and they don't bug you. That's always a bonus. Right off the road here, if you come down this little logging road that he has back in, we have an area that we're going to be clearing out, making a food plot. And if you cross the stream and go across the stream, there's it gets a little higher where there's a bunch of junk trees up there, but he's got a lot of nice young pines coming up. So this spring we're going to come through and clear that out, keep a lot of those young pines, but it'll also get thick in there over time. So that'll create a thick area for bedding, hopefully keep some deer in there. That'll be a place that nobody will access. That'll be a no-go zone. You just keep that to the deer. So,
now, as far as this open plot here that we're considering for a food plot, maybe give me some examples, or give our viewers some examples of something that you might throw in here.
So with the size of this food plot, it's bigger than what most people would put, but it's also not as big as people with a big chunk of property would have. So obviously on this piece of land, you're not going to be holding deer. You're catching them passing through. You're giving them a reason to stop. So I'm not so big on, spring and summertime food plots, but you want to have something in there just to keep from a lot of the weeds coming out. It just gives the deer something to munch on through the spring and summer. So I suggested you throw some ryegrass with some clover in there, gives them something to munch on, and it just keeps the weeds down until you get to the fall time when you want to put your good fall blend in. I suggested winter wheat, brassicas, maybe some winter peas or beets, anything of that nature. I've had real good luck with brassicas and winter wheat in the winter time, because I've had it green all the way through in the middle of January and they're still munching on it. So that's what I was throwing out. That's probably what will be going in here down in the bottom, because that's what's worked for me, and it's definitely given them a reason to come through here. We don't know if we're going to make it a larger food plot or not. As of right now, we just have the section marked out as to what it will be as of right now.
Now, we definitely saw plenty of trails going in and out. The owner also has a good share of vehicle-sized trails where he's carried some logs out already. He got started on this last year, but kind of ran into some problems. Do you see that as a bonus for us to have that extra travel pathways?
Yeah, it actually is. It's because then you don't have to get some major equipment cutting through back here, marking a way to get a lot of these logs and trees out of here, where he already has his paths marked, and we're able to just come in here and rip the trees right out, and it's just easy access, and it's not too far to the road either, so that makes it even great.
So definitely a plus, and we have a lot of opportunities here to really test out some good theory, and to make good on our promise to really teach the people out there, what we want to do this year.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a process getting this done. There is going to be a lot of cutting that's going to happen, but with that being said, with all the cutting that's going to happen, it's definitely worth it, because of what's going to be the outcome of it. It's going to be so much better deer hunting around here. Not saying that there already isn't. I mean, you walk through here and you're just seeing trails left and right. Saw a real nice buck rub off the side over here. I mean, there's just trails everywhere. So there's obviously really good deer moving through here. Now you're giving them even more of a reason to come through here, especially in daylight hours, and that's what we're really trying to do.
Sounds good. Sounds like we got a lot of positive opportunities here to teach and learn.
Yep, stick with us. We'll bring you along through this process, and we'll just share with you how it's going along.
Okay. Till then, stay hydrated.
Right in front of your house.
Yep. There you go.
Now I'm not looking at the property.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, get it on this side.
Yeah. He worked it a little bit, not as much as the other one. Why? Here's another nice one. This tree's about a little over an inch wide, and it is just shredded. Awesome.